lazy. She probably doesn't want to go to the gym. I wouldn't say that about a. I would be more stereo. If that's typical. I would stereo. What's the word for it? Not
stereotype.
I would be stereotyping a skinny chick than a fatter chick.
Now let's go back. I know the people like what are we talking about?
Stereotypical. It's more. I don't even know if that's a word. Stereotypical, but when I stereotype, which is like, well, we all stereotype no matter
everybody
what.
Does.
We
Everybody
all do it.
does.
But when I stereotype more of a skinny chick than a fat chick. When I see a fat chick, I don't think she's lazy or insecure or undisciplined, all these other things. To me, it's like, okay, you're a fat chick, you're a fat chick. That's it.
I think they're mean.
But to
all the fat people who's watching.
In a way, I kind of think when a fat chick, I'm not stereotyping. This is more of a compliment. I think that fat chicks are more nicer than.
You think they have more pride than
a skinny chick? To me, when I see a skinny chick, right away I think
conceited, cocky,
conceited, cocky, confident, mean, bitchy.
Oh yeah. Let me get
and it doesn't matter. And it doesn't matter whether it's a Spanish chick or a black chick or whatever. You're skinny. This is what I'm stereotyping.
This is your personal honest opinion.
This is my personal honest opinion.
Chicks. Okay.
You know, and I may be wrong because there's a lot of skinny chicks who are not mean or they're not conceited, but in reality, there are a lot of
in the real world.
In the real world, there's not everybody, not all skinny chicks. Whatever you are always conceited, but there are a lot of skinny chicks that are conceited. Now with a fat chick, like I said, I just think, all right, there's a fat chick, but I don't really think, oh, she's so lazy, that's why she's fat, or she's insecure, or she's undisciplined. You know, just like what is labeled here for her. They're not saying that this chick is lazy, but when people see, it's basically the secret way people are judging you. People think right away, oh, she's lazy, she's giving, she's insecure.
Yeah.
We're all insecure, whether we're fat, whether we're skinny, it doesn't matter what size we are. And I'm just talking for women. It doesn't matter what size we are. We're all insecure. Sometimes I get insecure, but I try to get away from that.
You try to snap out of it.
I try to snap out of it. Like, come on now. You gotta, you're doing well for yourself right now. I mean, I may be having some struggles with the job, but other than that.
You was like that years ago.
I was a little bit insecure, but right now I try to snap out of it. I'm like, Jen, come on now. You're better than that. Yeah. Like right now, I'm going to the gym and I have lost a couple of pounds. So am I lazy? No. I may get lazy sometimes.
Everybody does.
We all get lazy, but that doesn't mean because I'm fat, oh, she's lazy because she's fat. You know?
Yeah.
And undisciplined, I don't know where they get that from.
Well, hold on, let me give my personal opinion.
We're not all perfect.
Let me give my personal opinion. Stupid. All right. I don't believe that all skinny women are insecure. I believe maybe 85% out of 100 women that I met, I can say in the world, in New York, are more or nicer than a bigger woman in New York.
So you're saying that a fatter chick is meaner?
Yes. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, that's my honest opinion. I think bigger women now, they have that like attitude, like, well, I know I'm big, but I'm sexy type. It's not like cocky, it's conceited. I like cockiness because it gives you, like it's like a rise to make you feel better about yourself, But I don't like conceited. There's a difference. I don't consider people to me or people that 24 hours a day they always they think they're all of that and putting other people down and shit. That's how I think big women are.
Pride in yourself, but don't have too much pride.
Yeah, exactly. You got pride in yourself, but not too much pride. Because you ain't all that,
Right. Like,
you're not
because
perfect.
if you had too much pride right away, that's, to me, I think you're just heading into the conceited area.
Right.
Like, I think I'm all that. Yeah, it's always about me.
Yeah.
Then right away it's like, all right, now you're being conceited. Now you're being narcissist.
Yeah.
And you don't want.
And there's
that.
something really wrong with you. There's really something wrong with you if you really think that. If you're really thinking that you're all that, you're the shit. No, there's something really wrong with you deep down inside. You just don't want people to see it and shit. But.
Exactly. Like, maybe you're trying to hide yourself from, from the truth. But
you're really insecure. Like, that's the word.
Insecure.
You're really insecure.
I think we're all insecure no matter what.
Insecure.
Now, with fatter people, I think that I don't know, it's weird, but I prefer hanging out with, like, if I see a group, it's weird, but if I see a group of skinny chicks, right, and then I see a group of I wouldn't say fat, but they're not
chubbier.
They're chubbier. They're a little bit more thicker. I would say thicker. They're a little bit thicker. In a way, not in a way. I could definitely say, I would go towards the thicker women. Because to me, right away, I have this whole mentality. You know what? And it's not even.
This goes back to like high school.
And it's not even the mentality. Yes, it goes back to high school, and it goes back to everything else that I've seen. Everywhere I go, if it's a club or a bar, guess what? All the skinny chicks are hanging out with the skinny chicks.
Oh yeah.
I never ever see. I might see one skinny chick, maybe two skinny chicks, and then a whole bunch of thicker women. Mixed. I always see mixed. But I never ever see one big woman and a whole bunch of skinny women.
I
hardly ever see that.
I don't lie. That's true.
It goes back to high school.
That's true.
Because that's how it was back in high school. It was like, all the popular girls used to hang out, but it was separated too. Because it was, look, this guy.
Oh, this guy,
yeah.
Big Trouble in Little China, the old guy.
Mm-hmm. So that's just how it is. With me, if I see these thick women over here and skinny chicks over here, I wouldn't go to the thick. I wouldn't go to the thin women. I would go to the thick, because for some reason,
I think they both that attitude, big and skinny.
I guess it really depends on what kind of person you're hanging out with. But to me,
but you gotta have that pride to yourself too. You gotta.
If I had to pick, I would go towards the thicker women, whether they're bigger than me, whether they're like a little bit smaller but they're still thick. I would go towards that one, because for me it's like when it
you
comes
feel more comfortable.
I feel more comfortable with thicker women, because like I said, if I see skinny chicks right away, they're conceited.
Yeah.
They're all confident and mean and bitchy. They don't allow other women to be with them, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, no, get away from me, get away from us. You're ruining our vibe.
Yeah.
Our vibe. And this is from a movie too. I'm trying to think of it, where it was like there was some skinny chicks and there was a fat.
This is based on a movie.
A movie. No. There was a movie one time I was watching, and but I'm trying to think of the name of it. But I remember there was a scene where it was like, they're all skinny and this girl was thicker, but I can't remember, so we might have to cut this part out.
We'll figure it out later, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
but this is reality. Fuck that. This is reality.
I've seen it all around.
Yeah. From experiences too.
From experiences on TV. It's always the skinny chicks. Now I remember. That movie with what's this chick's name? Muriel's Wedding. I don't know if you've heard of it, but it's a really old movie. It's like from the 90s with this chick. I forgot her name. She was in the United States of Tara. Something like
Toni Collette.
Toni Collette, yeah.
Oh, I love Toni Collette.
Yeah, she was in this movie. She was
Little Miss Sunshine. Yeah,
she was thicker. Yeah, exactly. She was thicker, right? And all her friends were thin. So at one point they wanted her out of the group. Oh, okay. So Toni Collette in Muriel's wedding, she's thick, right? And all her other friends, like the 3 of her friends, right? Because there's 4 of them. So I believe it's 3 of them. Or
this was in the 90s, you said?
Yeah, this was in the 90s. So check it out. Muriel's wedding.
Yeah, I'm a YouTuber.
I think she's from Australia because she
Toni?
Toni, because she had an Australian accent. I don't know. I have to check her profile, but she's with her friends, but her friends don't want her around. They're like all talking behind her back, and then finally, you would think right away, oh, they're conceited, they're mean, they're bitchy, because they're all skinny and they all get guys and she doesn't. And, later on, they tell her that they don't want her around because she can't fix herself up, and they think that she's kind of not blowing their cover, but they're
ruining her vibe.
She's ruining their vibe, for guys to even come around, and I don't bitches, think, man. All right, a girl, they said that they tried to help her, but at the same time, it's not like she looked all that bad. It's not like, her hair was all messed up and, she was wearing baggy pants and baggy shorts or whatever, or baggy, or baggy shirt like this,
Like a tomboy.
Like a tomboy. I mean, she dressed the way, her style. But I don't think if you want to try to help a friend out, you go ahead and do that. But I don't think that you should I don't think they should have kicked her out because she was, the way she was. Or the way she dressed. They basically, they... Stupid movie. Mark Wahlberg and Teddy. Oh my gosh. Okay, so anyways, right away, like that's a prime example. There's these there's these 3, 4 chicks.
This is rated R.
Okay, that's rated R. Ted with Mark Wahlberg.
Oh shit.
Ted.
This should be funny.
All right, so I don't think it's right. Right there, that's just how it is. All you see nowadays is all these skinny chicks hanging out. And together.
It could be one black chick with mad white girls. It could be mad Spanish, no black girls. It could be all black, one white girl. I mean, I don't know. It's always... Yeah,
and with me, it's always been a mixed crowd. Because back in high school, it was all the cliques. It was either you were white, or you were Spanish, or you were white over here again. It wasn't, with my group of friends, it was all mixed. There was white, there was Spanish, there was Guyanese, there was Trinidadian. Mm-hmm. One friend was Trinidadian and Ecuadorian. Another one was Guyanese.
It was always a mixture.
Another one was, the Spanish, one type of Spanish, another type of Spanish. And I actually like that because to be hanging out with just one group of people is alright, but not with me. I might as well just hang out with a multicultural because you get different
ethnicities.
Ethnicities, exactly.
Big word, yeah. Ethnicities. Necessities, yeah.
Ethnicity.
Big titties, something.
Stupid. Anyway, so basically, yeah, and that's how it was in high school too. All the skinny girls used to hang out. Did you ever see a fatter chick with them? No, maybe the fatter chicks was another group. But let's just say like the regular typical crowd. All the white skinny chicks were hanging out, or all the Spanish skinny chicks were hanging out. And
stop that in the world. We need to stop that.
And that's just how it is in the world. Like,
they ain't never gonna stop.
Like I said, I'm trying to be more confident, but I know that if I see 2 groups of women, right, I'd rather go to the fat chicks. Yeah. I'm not saying because I'm fat. It's just that I've never felt comfortable around skinny chicks because once again, the whole conceited like, she's look at her, she's fatter, she's gonna ruin our vibe, for guys to meet. I might be wrong, but that's just how I've seen it.
Your opinion, yeah.
That's just how I've seen it. That, you know, I go by.
For me, it's both ways. Yeah, it goes both ways for me.
I kind of experience.
Both ways for me. Like I said, I think that you know, you got skinny chicks that are cooler than fat chicks. I mean, fat chicks, you try to talk to them, they give you like they give you attitude, so to speak. Like, you know, like, get the fuck away from me, because they feel sorry for themselves and they feel like, you know, you're just talking to them out of self-pity. That's just how I feel. But alright, I kind of feel more comfortable talking to skinny chicks, but I don't, you know, alright, I feel,
your opinion.
in my opinion, I feel better talking to skinny chicks than the bigger chicks. And I'm a little big myself, a little chubby, you know, but I don't know. But it does go both ways. I'm not going to say all of this, all of that. It's just, you know, 50-50.
I should also clear something up. I should also clear something out, but
Spider-Man.
I'm not a lesbian. Shut up. I'm not a lesbian. So don't think that because I'm saying that I would, if I see skinny chicks. No, this is more to socialize.
Lesbian.
Shut up before I knock you down. No, I'm just saying to socialize. Like, if you know where it's a
lesbian.
You know what? Shut up. All right. If like a social group, you know, and I'm by myself and I don't know anybody. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying like, oh, I'm a lesbian and I'll go try to talk to these girls and, you know, try to do my thing or try to talk to these.
You're just saying like, you know.
You know, but all right. First of all, if I see these chicks, these fat chicks, right, and thicker chicks, and they give me that attitude, then I'm not gonna go straight to the skinny chicks. I might as well just find other people to talk to. Now, if it's guys, then with me, I stereotype with guys. I definitely stereotype with guys.
No.
I think they may not be, but I think all guys are conceited.
All guys?
All guys.
Wait, that's for the next show. To be continued.
Guys.
All right, so
because
be continued with that one.
And you know why?
To be continued.
Once again, it's not even high school. Now this is elementary school. It's something that.
No, that's another show. No.
No, we can cut that out. About it.
No. So for this one, this is fat versus fat versus slim. All right, and all right, we coming back, ladies and gentlemen. This is interesting. All right, CNG show.
All right, that's for another show.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right, later.